between Zimbabwe and Scotland. I'm Mike Atherton.
The pitch seems to suit it. Good call to bowl first. It certainly looks like there'll be something early on for the bowlers. The openers will really need to keep things tight for the early overs.
Here we go. First ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a game started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. Knocks them over. First ball of the over.
First wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yeah.
Thick edge.
Yes, keeper.
The edge was very close to going to hands. They're fortunate to pick up their first runs.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yep.
Pick that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep. Yes, keeper.
No pressure as they've found a gap.
Yes.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Going with pace now.
Change of bowling. The medium pacer is coming in.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Waiting.
Pushed nicely into the covers. Might go all the way.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Big shout. The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
No problems at all with where the ball is pitched. Clearly impact in line, not much to argue there. Zimbabwe with a fantastic review. That will be very pleasing. Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. Perfectly timed.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Wait on it.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
4 runs in fine style off the front foot.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
For 20.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Yeah. Bowler.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Yep.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Catch it. Yes.
Nice shot. 4 runs.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
Wait on.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Got hit to the boundary last ball and comes back with a dot.
Waiting. Catch it!
It's wide,
Yep.
and they're all over it. Brilliant square drive. Flies away to the boundary.
End of the third
You
over.
can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Yep.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Good return there, back from the deep. A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
End of the fourth
Over.
over.
Scotland are 238. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Bowling of the medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Yes.
Big edge.
Keeper's in.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Huge edge. Strong appeal. That's right off the meat of the bat.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Waiting.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Bowlers.
A couple on offer here. Nicely clipped off the pads.
A juicy delivery like that on leg stump isn't going to be missed by this batter. They just put it away.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Williams, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Nicked it!
So that's the 3rd wicket down, trudging off the field. They're well and truly into the middle order now.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
And out. Straightforward catch by the wicket-keeper.
It's another wicket, the 4th. Sometimes you just have to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
At number 6 for Scotland.
Yes.
Massive edge.
The edge was so close to going to hand. They're fortunate to pick up their first runs.
Yep.
Big edge. Where's that going?
That was a brilliant boundary. Really well timed and now starting to get the runs ticking over.
Scotland weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
Yes.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Wait.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Yes. Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Big appeal. Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Wait on it. Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs. too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yes.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
A fine display of wrist and forearm working together to pull this away.
Catch.
Timed that brilliantly.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Williams is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Williams will be disappointed with that delivery.
Yep.
Flew away with pace, brilliant timing.
What a lovely shot, really good timing, out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
23 runs added in that over. Scotland are 4 for 90. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Bowled! What a way to start the over.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Greaves comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Yep.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Will you listen to the crowd? They are loving it. It's difficult to hear yourself think in here.
Yes.
Well, that's an example of good running. Should always be on the lookout for runs in this format.
Loud appeal. Zimbabwe having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it though.
Well, it's hitting in line. A review lost, the decision upheld. The replay shows it's not hitting the stumps.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Catch. Yep.
Good shot. A beauty.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Catch. Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
11 runs added there. Scotland are 5 for 101. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the grandstand end.
Yep.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yes.
Great shot.
Always backing the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Huge appeal. This match is getting unbelievably exciting and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy in the ground. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shot.
Absolutely nailed it.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for four more.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone is going to need to step up with a big score. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance.
Wait on.
Doesn't beat the infield.
That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Poor shot. Really lucky.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly, just couldn't get the drive away.
Misses everything.
Yes, nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yes.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive.
Yes.
Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice.
5 runs added in the over. Zimbabwe are none of 5. The right armour is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. That was strong running. They did think about the third, but I think in the end rightly held off.
Drives and misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit maybe, but couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yes. No.
No pressure as they've found a gap. End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end.
Yep.
Puts in a slightly shorter ball, and it seems so early. Got onto the back foot so quickly and just pushes it away behind square.
Yes, nice.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yep.
Struck it nicely, could go to the boundary.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yes.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads though, not the bats.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. Zimbabwe are none for 25. Watt, the left armer, is coming on to bowl from the grandstand end. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield. Beaten on the drive.
Yes, nice bowling.
Lovely.
The drive for that one, a bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Misses everything.
Yes, nice bowling.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Zimbabwe are now.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait though to face their first ball. Least into the attack now from the pavilion end.
Yep. No.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Great shot through the gap.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Beaten on the drive.
Bowling.
It's always a useful tool to be able to mix up your pace. On this occasion, it worked and completely deceived them.
Back go the stumps. Missed the straight ball.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
At number 5 for Zimbabwe.
Tears through the top order, gets a hat-trick in magnificent style.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you just accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
For Zimbabwe.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
This was the slower ball, and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot. Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Bowler is confident on this one. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yes.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Gets off 0 with that shot. They'd have been a little nervy. That'll settle the nerves.
Misses everything.
Oh, yes, nice
Tried to
bowling.
get the drive away, but timed it poorly and lucky to survive.
Big shout. Least from the pavilion end. Right off the middle of the bat.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Bowling.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Bowl disturbs the furniture.
Yes, nice bowling.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
At number 7.
gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Nicely played.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch, and admire.
This match is getting unbelievably exciting, and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy in the ground.
Yes, nice
It was a good
bowling.
comeback after that boundary last ball.
Will you listen to the crowd? They are loving it. It's difficult to hear yourself think in here.
Catch it!
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
You just can't give them that much width. You bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Got all of it, and for 6.
They've attempted the slow ball, but that's been pounced on and hit high into the stands. Brilliant timing.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Catch it!
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. To bat now, you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Wait on.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
That gets things going. Getting your first runs always helps settle the nerves.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Catch him!
Too full. Got what it deserved.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Over. Zimbabwe are 7 from 96. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the grandstand end. Hit that hard. Nailed it.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Wait on.
Quick onto that in the infield. The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise.
Catch it!
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Catch it!
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
A tough ask now. 2 maximums needed from the last 2 balls to bring it home. Surely it's all over.
Catch it!
Nice shot.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
1 ball, 6 needed to win. Nothing more to say. It's only now who can keep their nerve. Good bit of timing there.
And that marks the end of the match. Zimbabwe have fallen short by none. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly on your way home.
Incredible. So close right up until the end. Then to do that on the final ball, just sensational.
This was a lot closer than it looked on paper. What a fantastic game. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you very soon.